students, today we are going to discuss about limitations of Ohm's law. What is Ohm's law? Actually we studied. Ohm's law means potential difference applied across the conductor and current passing through it, both are directly proportional to each other at constant temperature. Means what? V is proportional to I. Means what? If we double V, I also become double. If we increase voltage 3 times, current also should increase 3 times. Means what? Direct proportionality means what? If this is increased by n times, that also should increase by n times. And if we draw the graph between those two quantities, it should be a straight line. That is called Ohm's law. But now there are some restrictions are there. Number one is metals. Normally all metals are ohmic elements. They obey Ohm's law. But when high current is passing through metal, what happens? When high current is passing, this is a current axis. This is voltage axis. Normally at low currents, it is a straight line. Means what? Potential difference and current are directly proportional. That means it is obeying Ohm's law. So it is called ohmic element. But when current is very high, in the wire, when high current is passing, heat is produced. When heat is produced, then its temperature increases. You know, in case of metals, when temperature is increased, resistance also increases. Means what? Resistance is nothing but V by I. V by I changes time to time. As R is increasing, V should increase greaterly with respect to I. Means what? V should increase means the graph should go up like this. Instead of straight, it goes up because V should increase with respect to I greaterly at high value of current. So this is one limitation. Means what? The graph will become non-linear. It's a curve graph. Instead of straight line, it become curve at high value of current. Because at high value of current, in the wire heat is produced. By the heat, temperature is increased. And we know in case of resistors, metals, conductors, when temperature is increased, resistance also increases. Resistance is nothing but it is the ratio of potential difference and current. Resistance is increasing means what? This ratio is also increasing. Means what? With respect to I, voltage is increasing gradually. So the graph will shift towards voltage. Means what? And will become non-linear. So non-linear means what? It is not obeying Ohm's law. And second limitation, mainly semiconducting diodes. For example, PN junction diode. दिस डायोड हम लोग पढ़ाई करते सेमीकंडक्टर चैप्टर में. ये पी टाइप मटेरियल या एन टाइप मटेरियल दो को ज्वाइन करने से एक डायोड बनता है जिसका नाम पी टाइप पीएन सेमीकंडक्टिंग डायोड. ये डायोड को हम लोग दो ढंग से उसे सप्लाई वोल्टेज दे सकते. बैटरी का पॉजिटिव इफ इट इज कनेक्टेड टू पी एंड एन इफ इट इज कनेक्टेड टू एन एंड देन दिस इज कॉल्ड फॉरवर्ड बायस. फॉरवर्ड बायस में ये वोल्टेज को वैरी करते रहे तो current जो बनेगा ना P2N, current will be established at P2N. The current also increases, but the graph will be like this. This is voltage axis, this is current axis. Graph will be somewhat exponential graph. Means what? There is no straight line between potential difference and current. Means what? It is not obeying Ohm's law, so it is non-ohmic element. Furthermore, if we reverse bias it, reverse biasing means PN junction semiconductor material diode, semiconducting diode, and battery is connected reversely like this. If battery is connected reversely and voltage is changed, then current will be there. You know, if you draw the graph, the voltage will be like this, current will be like this, because here battery polarity is changed here. Means what? With respect to that voltage, this voltage is negative, and current direction here P to N, here current direction is N to P. That's why both become reverse. So voltage minus, current minus. So graph will be like this. Means what? Even the voltage is increased, current will increase a little bit. Afterwards, almost all it remains constant. Means what? Current further will not increase, even the voltage is increased. Or we tell that it is not conducting, almost all it is not conducting in reverse bias. So this is also called directionality property. Means what? In forward bias it is conducting P to N, and reverse bias the current is negligible, and means what? N to P is called reverse bias. So in reverse bias, battery positive is connected to N, negative is connected to P. Then in this reverse bias, N to P current will exist, but it is minute current. So if we can ignore that current, we can declare that diode is not conducting in reverse bias. So that means what? Diode is exhibiting directionality property. Means what? एक दिशा में करंट को जाने देना, दूसरी दिशा में करंट को नहीं जाने देना. लेकिन नॉर्मली ओमिक एलिमेंट में क्या? एक रेसिस्टर मान ले ओमिक एलिमेंट, करंट को इस तरह भी जाने देगा. If you connect a battery like this, current will flow like this also. It should allow current in both the directions, if you are depending on how we are applying the battery. But here diode is allowing current from P to N only, from N to P, minute current which is ignorable, it is not conducting almost all. So this is one limitation where Ohm's law is not valid. Next, third example is there is a one diode called made of gallium arsenide. Gallium arsenide. It is actually gallium arsenide. Semiconducting. This is also semiconducting diode. Its characteristic graph, if we check, this is voltage axis, this is current axis. The graph will be like this. In this graph, we can study 2 points. So, in case of this device, if voltage is increased, current also changes according to this graph. In this region, if we check, voltage is increased, but current is decreasing. Current is decreasing from this point to this point. Current is decreasing. Voltage is increased. Generally, what happens in Ohm's law? When voltage is increased, current should increase. But when voltage is increased from this point to this point, current is decreasing from this point to this level. So graph is falling down like this. So this is which is the reverse of Ohm's law. Similar, one more point. For same current, there are two voltages, voltage V1 and voltage V2. Means what? For same different voltages, there is the same current. This should not happen according to Ohm's law. So in that way, there are 3 limitations we can discuss in Ohm's law. Today we are going to learn about color code resistors. Color code resistors means these are commercially being used, these resistors made of carbon material, and they are covered with iron body, and these are the leads made of either copper or aluminum wires to do connections. And its resistance value is not given in the form of number, in the form of colored strips. Colored strips will be there over the body. 4 strips will be there. By seeing the color, we have to calculate its resistance. Here, for every color, digit is given, number is given. For example, these color numbers we can remember with the one phrase: B.B. Roy of Great Britain has very good wife wearing gold silver necklace. Here B stands for black, 0. Second B brown, 1. Red, R stands for red, 2. Orange, O stands for orange, 3. Y, yellow stands for 4. And great may G, green, 5. This is blue. Blue के लिए 6. And very may V, violet color, 7. Next, good may G, G stands for grey, that is 8. And wife may W, white color, 9. Next, gold. If gold color is there, 5%. Silver is there, 5%. No color, 20%. Example, I am taking one resistor. Color codes are like first one is red, I am imagining. Second one, green. Third one, blue. Fourth one, silver. Fourth one is these possibilities: silver, no color, gold. Fourth one will have only these 3. Among these 3 only it may have either gold color or silver color or no color. Here I have given in this my example. In my example, this silver I have taken. Okay, first red color na. Red color number is here 2. That is why 2 I wrote. Next green. Green number is here 5. So 25. So into 10 power third color. Third color number is here blue. Blue is here 6. That is why 10 power 6. Means what? 25 to 10 power 6 ohm. Plus or minus. Next fourth color silver here. That is 10%. Means what? Plus or minus 10%. Now how to simplify this one? 25 into 10 power 6. Okay. Plus or minus 10%. Na? Percent means what? 10 by 100 into this resistance. Means what? Easy 10%. So if you simplify this one, you will get this. 25 into 10 power 6 plus or minus 2.5 into 10 power 6. That means 25 plus or minus 2.5 into 10 power 6. That means if you take consider minus first, then 22.5 into 10 power 6. Say like, if you consider plus, then 27.5 into 10 power 6. Means what? Resistance may vary from this value to that value. Anything it may have. So in that way resistance can be calculated.